Hello, welcome back to the Full Mile Circus. We're back with oxygen not included today, about to start day 5. If you've been watching any of the episodes up to now, we're just doing a sort of a comfort package. In all honesty, we're just having a little fun. We're not getting too much into all the high-end machinery. We're just going to have a bit of a loving, make a nice place for the duplicants to be in, and just show that side of it, how you sort of maintain a low level of stress. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's get on with it. Wakey wakey. It's time to build a mess hall, I believe. I think that's what we're doing today. We're going to put some lights down, and we're going to build a mess hall for them to sit in, have some food. Let's just speed it up a little bit. 8% stress. We'll take care of that in a minute. Again, and that is the start of day 5. And they're off. We got this dugout yesterday, and this is where we're hoping all the bad gas will eventually filter down to, allowing us to clean it and recycle it. We finished the research yesterday for the furniture, the decor, so we're going to put some lights down today, brighten the place up, show you that side of it. A quick look at the decorometer. So there you go. Bad areas are red, obviously. Green's good. And I think I've showed you before how it affects the duplicants. But even if they have a minus sort of rating on their requirements, they still need a good place to be. So we're going to put some lights down, which makes a big difference. Plants down. You see this plant here is making the place feel a little bit lighter, better, and maybe a few pictures, and we'll get cracking on with that. So the idea would be to have a lot of green around, possibly not by the end of today, but we'll soon. Lights first. Okay, lights. Game with ceiling lamps. They work a bit better. One here, and one here. Problem with these things is they take power, and they also, I think they can cause areas to heat up. So there's the start of that, and I'm also going to put the foundations down for our cafeteria. I'm going to go in here, chow down, eat a bit of food, relax, around with some lovely paintings and sculptures whilst eating their mush bars. Actually, it's done really quickly. We're going to need a lot more power requirements now, so people are going to be required to pedal that a bit more. At the moment, I think we only have the research lab taking power, and we're not actually using that at the moment. So as you can see, this lamp here is awaiting the delivery of 50 kilograms of copper, which has just been delivered, and that makes it. So now I have to wire them up. It's a bit difficult here. I'll put the wire into there, but putting wire through sort of loose material will cause it all to fall out and drop, just leaving exposed wire. So I will need to put a floor in there. Let's take this along here, there. Okay, and then I'm going to run all the wiring down the stairs. Seems a good idea. And just get rid of some of this stuff here. Okay, just a bit of general tidying. So this, as I say, this is going to be our mess hall where we get a chance to eat. So I'm going to put some mess tables down now. At the moment, there's only 3 of us. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Leave room for some sort of decor. 4, 5. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do 6. That's as far as I intend to go with this anyway. And as I can, when I get some time, I'll put down some. I can just put them down now. So here's a blank canvas. Put these down around the place for the duplicants to. Someone will take it upon themselves to draw something on it, and it can be good, and it can be bad. That's the truth of the matter. Sometimes they look like kids drawing it, and sometimes it's a work of art, depending on their art status, which I'll show you. Where am I? Okay, so her stats for creativity is 0. She really wouldn't be doing anything good, but you try and pick someone who can do it. A bit of flooding here. Where's that come from? Where's that water come from? It's okay anyway. Let's just leave it for there. Not really causing any problems. wiring going in. So these lights will, there you go, there's one on already. Let me just finish off this. We'll carry on tiling here, here and here. And we'll probably end up doing something like that. Some pictures about, there you go, a couple of lights. Everyone is happy. I should really leave space in there for a food box, which I will put in. So here you see this is stacking up some commands now. I'm giving them no clear orders to do it here. I'm just putting a load of things down. I've left no room for that. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter. We all know it matters. I'm just going to make a little extra room for that. And there. So it really should be at the other end as well, so they can just bring food and drop it. I'm going to swap that round there. I'm just going to do it. It's they're just ghosts at the moment, so I've still got the chance to do that. Sorry. Okay. I'm just going to put it there, so it's right at the front. And we'll leave that as it is for now. Okay, crack on, chaps. The mealwood has grown to 34% now. So again, somewhere to go. We're at 18,000 calories. There you go. This is what I said. If you run services through sort of loose material, it tends to come away, drop to the floor, and leave the services exposed. So I'm just going to tile over those. Okay. Just take in the styling of this. What people think of it, but I think it's lovely like that. The combination of this sort of game, this sort of cartoon styling, it really helps make it feel like more fun. Okay, doing well. So a little bit of stress is built up now. We've got Ren a little bit stressed, so not much. I mean, but later on in the game, you'll be quite happy if there were like 20 to 30% stress. It's not a problem. But again, nipping it in the bud's always a good thing. Yeah, that light has to be mounted on the ceiling, so it doesn't work until that point. And there you go. Let's have a quick look at the. Let's also put down a few pictures around here. And that's okay there. We can put one right there. Put one above the massage table. Okay. I'm doing nothing practical here. Lucky that we've got so much water, really, because I don't have to worry about trying to get these things sorted. But I'm not doing anything that is really what I should be doing at the moment, which is getting prepared for a few days down the line when things start running out. Anyway, sod that. Let's do some painting. Get your crayons out. Let's do some painting. So obviously, putting decor up takes. That's worked out weird. That's why they can't carry on there. Ended up doing that. These take quite a while to build. I'm not that happy that all three of them have decided to build it at the same time. Come on, Ren, get it finished. And then let's have a quick look at the jobs. Who's got the best art? That's 0, 0, and 0. So it really doesn't matter. But we're going to make Ren our resident artist. We'll just leave it, and he's straight at it. Emboldened by this new role, he's plunged straight into a masterpiece. And I think the better the rating, the better effect it has on the surrounding area. This is going to look like a child drew it, so it'll have a less impact on the area than say someone who's drawn a Mona Lisa. Come on, chaps. So my next move is, once I've got this up and running, will probably be to research down the liquid piping so I can get to the sanitation services, and there I can put in some plumb lavatory, so I can show you that. Pump, which involves pumping water into the lavatory, then removing it, cleaning it, or empty it into a cesspit if you want. If you want to go down that route, you can, but I pick it back up, clean it, and pump it back in, so it's sort of sustainable. Same with the showers. We'll go down that route. But I'm going to let some work get done first, because I think, as I've said before, when research starts, it really takes up 2 people, and with this limited crew I've got at the moment with only 3 people, I don't want to do too much of that. I will take on a 4th person sooner or later. I will. Has this got anything in there? I'm going to empty that out by telling that box to take nothing, so it immediately just kicked everything onto the floor, and then asking someone to sweep that up, which means it will go into this box over here, which is placed right next to our cafeteria. So as you can see, it says this food is unrefrigerated. I think this is minus 6.7, so this area here is part of a sort of ice biome, so it is possible to store a lot of the items that produce heat, like batteries. They produce a lot of heat. You can store them all in this area to stop heat affecting your base. And same things with you can make fridges, don't get me wrong, but before that you can go store those food boxes in icy areas, and it refrigerates the food. That works. So I haven't actually looked at the oxygen. Wow, there you have it. Look at that. There you go. That's one day of just completely ignoring it. So we're okay though. It's time to enable the building and start producing some oxygen. That happens naturally. We were given a certain amount of oxygen at the start, plus the stones that produce it. Opened up these areas which have good oxygen in as well, but you slowly get through that. So I'm also going to dig this through in that direction, like that, and connect like that. So make a bit of a sinkhole for the air to be plunged down into really easy. Lamentably, they are going to spend most of the day painting. But we have got the oxygen going now, so it will show you that immediately has an effect. It's pumped plenty of beautiful clean air back into this, and just sheer pressure alone will force this down into other areas. So you can have a number of these going. Obviously, the more you have, the more power it uses, and the more algae it uses, and they're quite high in use of algae, so you can't rely on these things forever. Again, things like these lamps. Now I've got lamps, take more power, so you'll see that battery go down a lot more. And that is the end of day 5. That came and went very quickly. We spent most of it painting. I'm sorry about that, but that happens. Have a quick look at the decor now and see what effect we have had. First, let's have a look at the lights. I think we saw it yesterday. There was just a square over here. That was lights. You can all see how the lights are affected now. So much better. Key areas, the massage table, research lab and power, and sleeping areas are lit. It's good. These areas where I'll spend a lot of time, so they'll be in a high decor time for a longer period. And let's have a look at the decor. Okay, creeping up. These have helped. The problem here, I can see, is there's still a load of dirt on the floor. So that has a negative effects on the environment. Let me see there. Debris on the floor, minus 63 in total decor. So yeah. Also, as you can see in there, their clothing has a minus 5 effect on them. You can get to clothing later, and we'll try and hit that. So that's the end of it. We are coming into a lot more oxygen management required now, which is good fun. And tomorrow's another day. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. All right, take care. Like if you can, subscribe if possible. All right, thanks for watching. Bye bye.